Thank you for taking my call. Great show as always. Our track record of giving players away and trading them has not been good. I know over the last general manager, but we gave Verlander away, Scherzer away, Porcello away, Upton away, the right Martinez away, Castellanos away, and the catcher. We got nothing in return. We've got somewhat a pitcher that we could build around. This guy is he's another Verlander, to be honest with you. We had another, and we have two other pitchers that are pitching very well. We're paying the price for 5 players not playing very good. Our first baseman was in the minor leagues, the shortstop, Carpenter and Meadows, and Aida. Those 5 had let the Tigers down. And I don't know, I'd want to build through the draft. All organizations build through the draft. And if we're going to have a good team, I want to see 2 or 3 young pitchers, and we'll find the hitters. They'll come along.
Yeah, and thanks for the call, Paul. And building through the draft in baseball, it's tough to do. It's such a crapshoot in baseball. If you look at like past first rounds and you look at the names, you'll be surprised at how few players make it to being the guy you think they are. And playing that game, it takes so long. You have to have such a deep system that you start to replenish it. I think the Tigers have done a nice job of drafting the last few years, but they've got some misses, man. I mean, Torkelson and Mize could be 2 of the biggest misses ever. Both 1-1. And, where are they now? One's on the injured list again, and the other one's back in the minors trying to find his swing. It sucks. Those are 2 pieces you absolutely counted on being cornerstones for this franchise, and they're not. And, Paul mentioned the 5 guys that have been disappointing this year. Yeah, he's right. They've been disappointing this year, without question, those players. And you need to see growth from others. And yet here they are coming off a 3-game sweep of the Reds on the road. First time they won back-to-back games since the beginning of June. And no, I'm not leading the brigade of, here we come. No, not even close. Because this week, this is going to be a tough week. Leading into the All-Star break, you got games against Cleveland and the Dodgers. Oh, joy. I guess you have a really good idea of what this team is looking like when this series is over with. And I think the draft, I believe, is Sunday in baseball. And that's a whole other question of what direction they go in the draft. Do you go and draft a high school kid, whether it's a high school pitcher or a shortstop? Because those are the 2 guys that are high school guys. Or do you have an opportunity to draft a college bat that can just crush the ball and draw walks like nobody's ever seen? Because there's a guy like that too. And if he's available at 11, I'm taking the big fella who plays first base and walked 78 times last year and had an on-base percentage 225 points higher than his average. But that's a discussion for later in the week.